Train over, sir.
Incredible moments caught on camera, sometimes funny, sometimes frightening, but always unforgettable. From near disasters at sea to unbelievable rescues and spectacular nature shows, each clip captures life's unpredictable side. Let's dive right in and see what happened. In the gray-green waters of Seattle, a lonely tugboat slips beneath the surface, quietly turning into a memory the sea will keep. A terrifying impact, but thankfully no one was hurt. A clear reminder that even smart technology still needs careful human control. It's hard not to feel a little sad watching a multi-million-dollar yacht slowly sink into the sea. They were just a moment away from crossing the water successfully when everything went wrong at the last second. Thankfully, everyone is safe. They managed to launch their boat into the air and immediately flipped it upside down. A spectacular fail with a soft landing. She was clearly aiming for the perfect beach pose, but the ocean had a surprise guest appearance planned just for her. These two were too focused on filming their video to notice the waves sneaking up behind them. The captains are trying to push their boats through big ice floes, but they seem to forget one thing: these aren't icebreakers. That sudden burst of throttle from the captain sent him straight into the water, a really dangerous moment, even if he came out okay. If you want to glide on the water with this kind of craft, you'd better be in good shape, otherwise you'll sink just like this guy did. Oh my goodness, their boat just shot out of the bushes instead of appearing from the water like a normal one. In the deep blue water, this 72-meter ship slowly sinks, becoming part of the seafloor and a new home for marine life.
There it goes. I didn't edit a whole lot of this part because I wanted you guys to see the entire ship in its entirety as I'm swimming through. And I want to give you guys the true depth.
The captain parked his small boat right in the fairway and hoped the big ship would steer around him. But reality had a very different plan. Getting these boats out of a swamp packed with trees and roots is going to be a serious challenge for this crew.
Whoa.
Off the coast of Miami, a runaway boat spins in tight circles, carving a white whirlpool into the ocean, pure chaos on the water. This guy definitely needs a bit more practice if he wants to stay upright on a kayak next time. Was this razor-sharp maneuver the result of flawless skill and calculation, or did the captain just get incredibly lucky? Do you think she's trying to free her boat? Or does it look more like she's attempting some kind of DIY dredging project? On a snowy street, this tiny Mercedes slides around like it's performing a winter dance, funny and nerve-wracking at the same time. The snow-covered road turned into chaos as the car drifted sideways and slammed into others. Relief washed over everyone when no one was hurt. A stunning sight in California as a plane made an emergency landing right in the middle of a busy highway, and miraculously no one was hurt. It takes just 1 second of distraction at a railroad crossing to lose everything. Always be cautious before you cross. Hurricane Sally showed no mercy. The sailboat rocked violently and finally sank beneath the raging waves of Pensacola. The sea roared like a beast. A rescue boat battled towering waves off the Florida coast to save a stranded sailor, a true fight for survival. She was so focused on recording that she completely forgot she was standing right at the water's edge. He thought he had everything under control after getting the float to shore, until the waves pulled him right back where he started. It's unbelievable watching this guy skim across the water with only the engine still touching the surface. That boat is practically flying. A car lost control, struck a parked vehicle, and flipped over. 2 women walking nearby escaped just in time without a scratch. On the highway, speed can be a silent enemy. Always drive carefully and avoid reckless passing. This wasn't just skill, it was raw courage walking the line between danger and safety. One bold move that made everyone hold their breath. A lightweight aircraft crashed right next to a swimming area in Italy, a terrifying moment. But thankfully everyone walked away unharmed. A reminder worth repeating: when the lights flash and the barriers drop, always stop. No destination is worth risking your life. A heart-stopping moment: a large truck crossed the tracks just as the train was reversing, causing a violent collision that derailed the rail car.
The tide's gone out and the bio's been trapped in amongst the rocks. Oh, check it out! Look at your footprint!
Jervis Bay turned into a dreamscape at night as bioluminescent waves lit up the water. Have you ever witnessed this magical sight?
It's actually working really well. It's showing up on the video exactly what I'm doing.
Wow.
These playful wild goats decided an SUV was their new playground, bouncing around it with hilarious enthusiasm.
Look at this.
In Cypress, Texas, the parking lot looked like a strange gathering hall as hundreds of birds packed together like they were attending a massive conference.
No, we were...
In the Great Smoky Mountains, a huge black bear lounged peacefully in a hot tub. the true definition of wilderness luxury.
And now it just got in my jacuzzi. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't in the jacuzzi. It's in the jacuzzi. Yeah, it's warm water. Some steam's coming up. It's just having a blast.
A huge slab of rock fell from Cable Mountain in Zion National Park, a breathtaking sight, and a reminder to stay alert when exploring mountain areas. A powerful rockfall thundered through Yosemite. A stark question lingers. Can humans ever truly stand against the force of nature? Flames roared after the propane truck overturned on Long Island, transforming the roadway into a terrifying scene of chaos. A heart-stopping strike landed just meters from the front door. How many beats did your heart skip watching that? A tornado tore through Windsor Heights, Iowa, sending debris crashing into moving cars, a reminder that one moment of inattention can be costly.
We can't go this way either, babe.
In just seconds, a dust devil ripped through a playground, proving nature never checks whether the ground is a sandbox or an empty field. Car windshields shattered across Alberta as giant hailstones pounded down each impact, sounded like fireworks in a storm. This guy rode his jet ski way too close to the boat and paid the price. Thankfully, there were no injuries. These people tried everything to flip their sinking boat upright, but every effort seemed to slip right through their hands. It seems these two only care about speed, not the size of the tiny boat they're trying to push to its limits. She casually walked back to the counter with her snack only for the box to perform a full aerial flip right at the corner, totally unexpected and totally hilarious. While the couple was relaxing, the overhead shelf suddenly collapsed, a shocking wake-up call neither of them will ever forget. A forklift's tow hook somehow locked onto the back of a moving truck on the highway, a bizarre collision that glued the two vehicles together like super glue. On an icy Russian road, a driver tried to overtake, but the car ended up overtaking him, sliding out of control in a heart-stopping moment with no injuries. A runaway boat spun violently across an Indiana lake, kicking up white spray as everyone watched in breathless suspense. A mechanical failure sent the navigation system haywire, forcing a yacht to crash directly into the breakwater at Marina del Rey and damaging its hull. A dangerous turn sent the car straight in front of a truck's path. The result, it shot into oncoming traffic and crushed a roadside barrier. A wrong-way car appeared out of nowhere, and only lightning-quick reflexes kept the driver from a serious crash. At a San Marcos intersection, this plane decided to land by GPS. on the wrong coordinates. When the massive aircraft departed Mojave, California, the moment was both majestic and breathtaking, a sight that made everyone look up in awe. A train derailed after a sharp curve, smoke and dust filling the air as people shouted incredibly. No one was injured. Over the quiet farmlands of North Dakota, a time-lapse captured the northern lights painting the night sky with shimmering colors. Paddling off the South Carolina coast, a group of friends witnessed a once-in-a-lifetime moment, a massive whale breaching right beside their boat. This koi fish seemed ready to try walking the floor, but after a few seconds it decided swimming is definitely the better career choice. A colossal section of cliff collapsed into the sea along the Jurassic coast, stunning to watch but dangerously unpredictable for anyone nearby. Snow came down like a white waterfall, sealing off the tunnel entrance in seconds, a scene straight out of a sci-fi movie, but very real in a brutal winter storm. A massive fireball erupted from Kent Marina, lighting up the night sky as if the whole horizon had caught fire. A deafening blast split the air, lightning struck right in the middle of the street, leaving everyone who saw it stunned and shaken. Debris flew everywhere as a tornado tore across a South Texas highway in seconds. A violent twister turned Temple into a danger zone within minutes, a reminder that nature never announces when it's about to unleash its fury. At the Fairfax station in Virginia, sudden hail hammered down with explosive force. The security camera captured every second of the chaos. In brutal winter conditions, two cars slid on ice and collided head-on, a terrifying moment that thankfully ended without injuries. Miami-Dade firefighters rushed in to battle the massive blaze that broke out on a boat near the marina, a dramatic scene brought under control just in time. Drive safe, manage your speed, and protect yourself and everyone around you. She let out a big yawn, turned to the side, and stepped right into the red bucket of water, flipping it over and sending herself straight to the floor. In the middle of the night, a rogue tire came rolling in like it owned the place, smashed through the shop door, and settled comfortably among its friends. Skimming inches above the water on a skateboard, probably not the smartest idea he's ever had. With the way he's steering, that boat looks less like a vessel and more like a magic carpet skimming across the waves. These incredible moments caught on camera remind us that awareness and respect are the anchors of safety. Until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and keep marveling at the world we share.
Ese